my life like it's golden. Living 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 my life like it's golden.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. We are back again for another episode review of SWV and Xscape Queens of R&B, y'all. This is season 1, episode 4, top billing. This episode was cute. It came on last night, of course. This is Monday. What time is it? Monday. 5. I'm lying, it ain't 5. It is 6:05. Okay, 6:05 p.m. on a Monday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I've been enjoying these episodes of Queens of R&B so far. I just got through watching Candy speak on it on the way home from work, and child, I watched Rocky with his phone interview. Well, not yet. I don't know if you would call it even a phone interview. I really call it a phone up, because how you gonna call Tasha K and not know Tasha K is recording everything your dumb ass say? But I watched that. I have not watched the interview with old girl and Tasha K. I need to watch that, because I know somebody done already put it out on YouTube by now. If by the time y'all see this, if y'all know a link to somebody that has an interview with an old girl, drop it down in the comments and let me know. Okay, if not, I'm gonna find it anyway. Just give me a little bit. But I've been enjoying this. I don't know if, well, I'm sure this did not turn out to be what they thought this would be. Like, this show is a good idea. I was with you with it. It seemed like it's something that could have actually worked. But when you get, it's something about reality TV. Sometimes it works for some people, and then for other people, it's like attached to a curse. And for Xscape already having issues coming into this, I don't know if this was necessarily a good idea for them, because if for nothing else, it's making me look at Tasha completely different than I would have ever. I mean, I didn't have any disdain towards anybody in the group. I've always said, I've said it before, Tiny has always been my most favorite one, just because Tiny seemed like a fucking clown. Tiny seemed like she a good time. She just seemed like she just seemed like she's a fun, cool ass chick to be around. You know what I'm saying? But of course, SWV. If I had to choose Xscape or SWV, but it just depends on what song. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, what I'm feeling. But anyways, though, like I said, I don't know if this was a good idea for them, for they look. I don't know, but the episode was good though. You know, this is season 1, episode 4, top billing. Y'all make sure to like this video, share me out, please, please, please. If you don't do nothing else, like this video for me, okay? I would appreciate that. I need to be a like whore, okay? I'm gonna start turning into a like and subscribe whore, okay? I'm a like and subscribe whore. I will imaginary shake my titties for you if you hit that subscribe and give me a thumbs up, okay? Bam, titty bop, 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 there you go. This, like I said, this episode was good. I would love if they are able to go on tour, although I don't know if this is gonna happen. Tasha, y'all see Tasha's little, not to speak on it, to spoke on it. Her little bite that she did off of Candy, speak on it, child. After Rocky got on the phone with Tasha and made himself look like a goddamn ass. Tasha, and the way you've been acting on this, girl, I don't know if anybody gonna buy that record. I'm just saying, I don't know if anybody gonna buy the album. None of that. But y'all, let's just go ahead and get up into this review. Okay, look here. Okay, look, so we got the episode starting off with Tiny in the kitchen with Lil Eris, and they in there cooking. Lil Eris is so cute, but oh, she like her damn daddy. And I ain't saying T.I. ugly. I'm just saying he's unattractive. But Eris is cute, but she looked like her damn daddy. She's a cute little girl, though. She asked him, have you met my imaginary alien friend? I made him a spaceship. I built him a spaceship up under the house. She is cute. Y'all watch for Lil Eris, okay? She gonna be on your billboards, your TV screens, or something. Because she remind me of them little kids off of Star Search. Just so ambitious and bubbly and full of life and full of character. That's her. She gonna, after she did that damn video, the Rihanna's lift me up, and the way that baby showed emotion on the beach, baby, you better give drama on the beach. She did there, girl. And speaking of spaceships, I just seen something on my guy. I didn't take my ADD medicine today, y'all, so I might be all over the place. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'll get back to what I was saying. I was just watching this clip of Erykah Badu on my TikTok. Child, this heifer says she has done everything she can possibly to get abducted by aliens, and they ain't abducted her ass yet. She mad. Child, watch it be somebody like my dumb ass that gets abducted by aliens. And ain't nobody gonna believe me because I be bullshitting all the time. And even when I'm serious, people be thinking I'm bullshitting. I could be telling a serious fucking story. And people like, girl, Mo, you is crazy. But I'm fucking serious. So if I tell them that I got abducted by aliens, ain't nobody gonna believe me. They gonna think I got a hold of some bad shit. I already know that. Tasha's working on a song with her big scoop ball head ass, cheating ass, lying ass, scandalous ass husband, Rocky. He get on my goddamn nerves. Coco and Taj is working out with a little personal trainer and whatnot. Now, Taj says their relationship is way better now than it was 20 years ago because Coco used to be a little catty. Again, in Coco's defense, okay, she had undiagnosed bipolar. So, it ain't her fault. If y'all did something, let me stop. I'm just saying, y'all let the girl make it. She just had a lot going on in the brain, and the brain was trying to get it together, and I feel her on that, okay? But she said that they're in a much better place than they are, you know, than they used to be back in the day. They get together talking about, you know, the whole co-headlining thing. Now, Coco and Taj both said they work with TLC. They've worked with the greatness of En Vogue, and none of them have acted towards them the way that they felt like Xscape made them feel. Basically, they kind of felt like they was trying to sun them. Asking for top billing, like, I know y'all did this, but we want this. I know y'all about that, but we about this life too. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of felt a way about that, which they should. You know what I'm saying? Coco was like, I want to see them, you know, they both En Vogue and TLC has made more records together than any of us. You know what I'm saying? Coco said, I want to see them say something about that with they 7 million records. They can learn a thing or two from them. I said, okay, Coco, you better be shady. She was being shady, though. She know what the hell she did. But anyways, like I said, they was together. They was working out and whatnot. That was cute. Lily meets with her manager, Dan. Dan is cute. Make a bitch want to get down with the swirl. Which I got jungle fever. Jungle fever. Pause. Y'all make sure to join me this Sunday and every Sunday for Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, okay? Where I'm on the panel with some of my closest friends and we talk about everything from celebrity gossip and news, everything that's going on in the blogs and stuff like that, okay? That's Sundays, 7:30 p.m. Central, right here, and we do a live, okay? You can always hit us up in the email. It's realqueensrealtalk@gmail.com. If there's any topics you want us to discuss, anything you want us to get out there, hit us up in the DMs. And like I said, this Sunday, every Sunday, 7:30 Central, Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. Okay, too, I just seen the shirt. Bam, maybe think about that. But so Lily is talking to Dan about her erotica audiobook. You know, what is it called? The Faces of Sister Hot Pussy. She got 10 chapters to it already done. Lily, mail me a copy of it, girl. I will do a reading on here, okay? And we can give our critique on it. We can start a whole little book club or whatnot. Go on, holler at me, Lily. I will read that book, girl. I love me some good erotica. And I love me a good hood book. I was saying before, it's Kiki Swenson. I love her books. Yes, I was reading the Zane and the Nori books back in the day, baby. Come on, send me that book, Sister Hot Pussy. She reads a little bit of it to, you know, the manager Dan, and it sounded like it was good. Like, it was basically like a little snippet, and I believe it could be about a nun or maybe somebody who's like a Catholic sister or whatnot, because the way she was reading that little snippet about how the priest was walking down the aisle and his dick was big and she could see all of that, I was like, whoa. Sound like someone needs to be reading, Lily. Send it to me, girl. Lily says she ain't going back broke, okay? She wants to have multiple streams of income, because again, when she ended up going broke after SWV broke up, you know, she had to hustle and survive, so she don't ever want to go back that Taj neither. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they both like to have multiple streams of income, so they can always have something coming in. They ain't got to go back and lean on nothing. You know what I'm saying? After that, Taj ends up meeting up with Tamika at this restaurant. Child, the food that they had at that restaurant looked good as fuck. I want to go to Atlanta just to get some soul food. Just to get some good ass soul food. I mean, I done had, where have I had some good soul? Even here in Austin, we've got some good soul food spots, but I want to go to like Atlanta. I just want to go to all the damn soul food restaurants I see in Atlanta, black owned and all this. You better be what you say you is. And Candy, I want to go to Blaze restaurant, and I want to go to Old Lady Gang. I want to see what this shit is hitting for. But Tamika and Taj are brainstorming about different stage setup and arrangements for the show that they're going to do. Now, typically, this was something that Tasha and Candy used to do all the time. But Tamika kind of wants to get her feet wet, kind of get in there and brainstorm some ideas. It's something that she's always kind of wanted to do. But again, that was more Tasha's lane, and Candy would help out with it more. But again, with Tasha kind of dragging her ass, not really giving them no straight answers on nothing, you know, they kind of got to already get the goddamn wheels in motion. And so that's what Tamika's doing. And she's got some good ideas that she's coming at the girls with or whatnot. So I'm proud of her, especially if your sister's sitting back here pussy popping, backpedaling, all this shit ain't letting you know what's going on. Somebody got to step up and do something to keep the goddamn ball rolling. Later on, they decide to meet at Taj's place in Atlanta, child. Taj got this little charcuterie board with a couple of pieces of bologna, some goddamn government cheese, and some nasty ass olives and shit on it. Lily said that shit is nasty, child. She said, nah, next time I'm gonna need you to have some goddamn little Caesars, you can have some Chick-fil-A sandwiches in this bitch. Just don't do a goddamn charcuterie board no goddamn more. All the girls show up, SWV and Xscape, and Tamika shows up with Steve. Now, he's somebody that normally helps with the show collabs and different things like that. Once again, Tamika has stepped up to the plate. She has came up with all these good ass ideas, you know, different setup and arrangements of how they can do the show, right? Now, as she's coming up with all these different ideas, Coco say pause for the cause. Have we decided on what we're going to do when it comes to this whole co-headlining, you know, billing issue? What the hell going on with that? Because I ain't going to be sitting up here talking about moving forward with no brainstorming. We still ain't figured out what the hell y'all gonna do on y'all end. Now, Candy, and of course they all look at Candy, they like, Candy, and of course Candy, like she was saying in her speak on it, everybody want to blame shit on me. The whole group has something to say. Candy just don't mind being a bad guy, stepping up, saying what the fuck she gotta say. And in a way, I relate to that. Because I've been in plenty situations, and it's been like that at work before, where everybody will feel a certain way, but you the one ain't scared to step up and say what the fuck gotta be said. If you gotta be the bad guy, oh well, that's me, I'm the bad guy. I ain't got a problem being that too. So that's how Candy is. Candy's like, look here, I'm all right with doing whatever whatever the group wants to do, I'm cool with that. So then Tasha gonna step up out of nowhere. We'll just go ahead and co-headline. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and co-head. Mind you, how you just gonna step up and say, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and co-headline when you ain't stepped in and did a goddamn thing for nothing? They steady been asking you your opinion on shit, and you steady, I don't know, I'm gonna have to see, I'm gonna have to pray on it. And then all of a sudden, you want to step up and have a goddamn opinion about something. Okay. That would have pissed me off. And I'd have said something right then and there. But I'm going to goddamn leave that shit alone. It is what it is, okay? Now, afterwards, Tasha, like I said, Tamika's giving her ideas about different set, and she has good ideas. All the ladies, all of Xscape and all of SWV are liking all of her ideas. Now, some of this shit is dramatic. Bitch want to come in on horses, on flying saucers, coming up on goddamn flying carpets like goddamn Aladdin. They like, hold on now, little mom, pump your brakes. We gonna do what we can. We gonna see what we can do. But regardless, all the girls are liking the ideas. As she's putting these ideas out, you see Tasha over here looking all goddamn stink face. Talking about, I was usually the one that come up with the ideas, but you just want to go ahead. She wants to take that. This is what she's saying in her confessionals now, right? She ain't saying it to them. I was usually the one that came up with these ideas, but now all of a sudden that's something you're doing. But you want to take that away from me. You might as well. You've already taken the sisterhood away from me. That sounded real childish. And if anything, you took the shit away from yourself when you couldn't come up and give them a straight answer about anything. They asked you what the hell did you want to do. You said she ain't have to know. You had to pray on it. When this whole time, you was working on a deal behind their back anyway. You was on some old shady shit. But because the fact that your sister stood up and did something that your ass was supposed to do, and she did what your ass was supposed to do, and she's actually doing better at it, that's what bothers you? Girl, you better move the fuck around. That's just... They only got a month to get this together on top of that. But you got an issue with your sister stepping up and doing something that your ass didn't goddamn do. Girl, get the fuck on. Later on, Tamika and Taj, they meet with Steve later on, and they, look at a whole stage setup type thing. Like, Tamika is really taking this shit and she running with it. Again, doing something that, like you yourself said, Tasha, you used to do. But you've been pussyfooting around this whole goddamn time. So you can't get mad if your sister decides to step up and do something that you ain't fucking doing. That ain't nobody's fault. But who? You. Girl, later on, we got Candy in the studio singing weak. Like Candy said, she got a distinct voice. Can't nobody sing weak. Can't nobody sing like Candy sing, okay? You gonna know Candy voice over any goddamn thing she do. I don't give a fuck if the bitch is singing pop goes a weasel goes pop. You gonna know Candy voice. And baby, when she was singing weak, I was like, nah, that's a Coco thing. I ain't knocking her singing that, but just like Coco probably can't sing Understanding and hit them notes the way she did, lead after Coco. Anyways, Coco comes in the studio with her son, Jalen. Of course, Jalen is itching in the britches to get in the goddamn studio and record a song or whatnot. But she, of course, wants him to stay in school and focus on his dentistry or whatnot. But you gonna have to pray on that, mama, because the way he want to get out there and sing them goddamn songs and do a little quick boo-bop, bop, I ain't mad at him, no, because he can sing, and I'm sure he's only 19. With more work on his voice, on his craft, that boy gonna tear some shit up. He gonna tear some shit up. But again, I think he should listen to his mama, and if for nothing else, graduate dentistry, so at least you'll have that DDSD or whatever it is, you'll be a dentist. So if you want to be a singing dentist, nigga, you can sing to these hoes while you fixing their cavities and shit. Like, keep that in your back pocket, baby. Don't let that go. Tasha ends up showing up to the studio, and again, they're supposed to be going over the set list about, what SWV is going to sing, what Xscape is going to sing. Candy is listing out all the songs that Xscape likes to sing. Coco is telling them all the songs that SWV likes to sing. Candy is like, Natasha, I know these are songs that you don't necessarily like to sing. What do you think about singing these? Blah, 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 blah. Here go Tasha. I don't really know. She's like, okay, well, what do you think about this? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Well, what the hell do you do know? And if you don't know shit, why are you here? That's where I would have been with it. If you don't know shit, you ain't down to do shit, then why the fuck are you here? You wasting everybody's goddamn time. And you know what? Candy said in her speak on it, they left a big old part of that out because eventually Coco, she did leave with her son. She was like, this is what Candy saying happened after, in this scene that they edited out. That, Coco ended up leaving with her son, Jalen, because she was just basically like, okay, well, I'm cool, whatever y'all want to do. Y'all figure it out, because the tension between Candy and Tasha was so thick. Coco didn't want shit else to do with that. So she ended up leaving, and Candy and Tasha ended up going back and forth, and a lot of shit was said that hadn't aired quite yet on the show. And so that's why, they end up taking a whole big old, that whole portion of that out, because a lot of the arguments a lot of the shit that they were arguing hadn't aired just yet. So they didn't want to spoil the show. But like Candy said, she gets passionate. She starts crying when she gets real passionate, whatever the situation is that she's arguing about. It was this whole big old thing. They went back and forth arguing, and I could see that. Again, Tasha, nobody's going to want to support the project that you're doing just because the image of what you are putting out right now. I'm not gonna buy it. And I was a fan. Had I not seen this, I'd at least stream your shit. But seeing this and how you are on TV, I don't even want to stream your shit. I don't want to do it. Tasha says she ain't put much thought into nothing as far as, whatever's going on. Again, Candy already know. She got a whole record deal lined up. Later on, Candy actually goes to her restaurant, Blaze. And I want to go to Blaze, Candy. I'm some good shit up in there. She meets with Don Juan. You know Don Juan been her right-hand man for a long, long time, child. They end up meeting up, and of course, she's venting to Don Juan about Tasha and her whole solo deal, how she's basically giving them her ass to kiss, how, this is deja vu. She did the same thing so many years ago when she was getting ready to go, solo with her last deal. And you would think you learned something from then. Your shit didn't go nowhere then. What make you think now is any different, girl? What makes you think now is any different? Yeah, I'm saying. But Don Juan tells her, don't make somebody a priority that makes you an option. And that's somebody said, not in those exact words. Basically, something about don't make somebody else's priority your emergency, something to that. But I've lived by that. If you don't give a fuck about me, I'm matching energy. Okay? I'm putting just as much as you and you putting into me. If you don't give a fuck about me, guess what? I don't give a fuck about you. I'm matching energy. I don't give a shit who it is. Friends, family, co-worker. I match energy. Okay? Anyways, though, child, afterwards, Taj, Coco, and her son, Jalen, they end up going to Prest. And they, have a little shop and, sit down, chit-chat. And chit-chatting the same thing. Taj is telling Jalen, don't give up on schooling. Don't put the shit on the back burner. Don't put it in a box. Just sit it on the shelf. Because you always want to have a backup plan. You always want to have something to fall back on. Because like she said, when she lost, the group SWV, when they broke up, she had to go back and work in an office building, and Lily said the same thing. Like, she had to go work like at a power plant, some shit like that. But you want to have something to fall back on, because the music industry is a fickle bitch. It will love you today and shit on your ass tomorrow. So you got to be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it that Jalen has those aunties around him to get on his ass and tell him, like, I get you want to sing, but baby, take care of them schooling and them books first, because it's very easy to be like, yeah, get out here and get this record deal and make your money, girl. Yeah, you can do that, but just always have something to fall back on. Take it from your aunties now, Jay. Fall back on something. Now, Xscape is rehearsing. Tamika is having to sing all of Tasha's parts, because as they're rehearsing, they're waiting. Tasha ain't showed up nowhere, right? And of course, Candy's getting pissed. They done went and sang. They done sung Understanding. They done sung Just Kicking It. They done sung goddamn Get Your Groove On. They done sung and danced all these goddamn, shucking jobs and shit. Where the hell is Tasha? Kitty says she treating us like she Gladys Knight and we the pips, goddammit. Now, Tamika said back in the day, she used to have to step in, let it be known, like, look here, bitch, that's my sister. I'm not finna let y'all talk crazy about my sister. But now, she's at a point that she realizes, first of all, Candy's upset. This is not personal. This is business. And not only that, my sister is wrong. And Candy is right. That she hasn't responded to any of the group messages. Okay, they're letting her know that they're at rehearsal. They're waiting on her. She's not answering them back or nothing. You know what she's doing? She's with Scoop Ball signing her contract for her gospel pop album that she's doing. Okay, Scoop Ball is basically like, baby, go ahead and just you ain't gotta read through it. You're like, you can read through it if you want to, but you ain't got to. Just go ahead and sign right here. You know what I'm saying? I need you to go ahead and be ready. I got some, some bubbly. We can go ahead and get ready to toast up, because you about to do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Tasha is happy, because Scoop Ball done landed her a whole deal. Scoop Ball telling her, like, you know, what does this mean for the future of Xscape? We already know what that means, girl. You done gave him your whole ass to kiss. And then you're going to say, you're ready to be free, breathe free creatively and do what you want to do. You love R&B, but gospel has always been in your heart. Whoopty-whoopty, yada, yada, yada. Girl, what you going to do if ain't nobody feeling this gospel record? What you going to do? What you and Rocky going to do, girl? Because I'm sure that 30K that you stole from your sister done ran out. What you gonna do? Let me know what you gonna goddamn do, child. And then she says that this will be the first time that she's owning her masters, that she's got a real record label behind her. She didn't have that before. Of course, she's doing throwing shade at So Def when she says that, because she was supposed to be signed to So Def. But child, yeah, she not answering them back because she's over here signing a record deal with Scoop Ball for her gospel pop record. But y'all, speaking of Scoop Ball, y'all see this thing that this motherfucker did with Tasha K when he was on the phone with his stupid ass? Basically was pussyfooting, pussy popping, backpedaling around every goddamn thing that this woman was saying. Like, again, I have not seen an interview with the mistress, but I believe every goddamn thing that she's saying. And Tasha, for you, I blame all of y'all. First of all, Rocky is a fucked up ass man, okay? And for him to have strung his wife along, okay, for 28 whatever years, Tasha, I blame you. Why are you with this man? And he got with your ass when he knew that you was insecure. He knew that you had, probably emotional depression issues and whatnot, and he preyed on that shit. And now he's got you in a situation come now where you going at it with your goddamn sister because that nigga stole that damn money, and you know he stole that damn money. Even if you didn't know it then, bitch, you know it now, okay? And I blame your ass too for sitting up there and being behind him and supporting him on the bullshit that he does, okay? Side bitch, okay? Let me get on you for a sec. You was a 5-year side bitch, okay? I don't give a fuck you talking about you was in a relationship. Bitch, look, y'all didn't live together. You didn't have a ring on your finger. You were in a 5-year affair with that man. You weren't in a relationship. You were in a 5-year affair with a married man. And look here, I have fucked with a married man before. That's why I can talk my shit and say my shit. Bitch, own up to the shit. You were a mistress. You fucked with a married man for 5 years, okay? Now, you can't then go back and expose this man for shit that he been doing. Bitch, you was out here laying it low and spreading it wide with him. So what kind of gold medal do you think, and what kind of cookie do you think you gonna get by exposing this man? He ain't shit. We know that. You ain't telling us stuff we don't know. And don't nobody want that nigga. You should have kept him in your back pocket where you had him. Don't nobody want this nigga but Tasha. And who really knows if Tasha wants his ass? Tasha, let me get back on your goddamn ass. You sit up here and support and co-sign the bullshit that this nigga do. You need to stand up. Stand up on your own goddamn feet and see the bullshit that this goddamn man is doing. And you bet, I hope, you read through that damn contract and you really just didn't abide by what he said, and that he read it over and it's okay for you to goddamn sign. Child, you could have been signing your whole motherfucking life away. You could have been signing that 70% of what you make goes to him and the other 30 goes to you. Girl, I'm sorry. I can't even do it. I'm not even gonna do it. I don't know, already went in longer than I wanted to. But Tasha, girl, wake up. This nigga is still using you 28 years later. And now that he want to go on IG and post little shit talking about we laughing at y'all. That nigga, we laughing at y'all. We laughing at your ass. Tasha, ain't nobody gonna buy that gospel pop. Ain't nobody gonna buy it. You done already tarnished your reputation. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. I would have streamed it, but ain't nobody gonna do that shit. Side chick. Girl. And then, what make you think you can get you another nigga that's in the industry after this anyway? You known as a side bitch, and now you known as a side bitch that talks. Girl. Anyways, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. Ain't got nothing else. If it was anything that I missed, y'all already know what to do. Drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.